Yeah, I get it. Stalker 2's got too many bugs, Fortnite's for kids, and Second John's out of focus.
I'm always out of focus.
Video games suck sometimes. They got flaws, but hey, look in the mirror, buddy. So do you.
No, I'm perfect.
These flaws don't always hold games back. Sometimes they can be overlooked in service of excellent mechanics, and other times these flaws can actually enhance the enjoyment of a game. So today on Blurbs, let's talk about flaws that are housed in great video games.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and then I took an arrow to the knee. Oh! Not again!
We find some kind of bug in almost every game nowadays, but in particular the big AAA blockbusters are packed full of these things. Bugs can be incredibly frustrating, but games like Skyrim and Oblivion ride this perfect line of the bugs not being game-breaking, but creating hilarious moments. NPCs in Oblivion just absolutely do not give a shit. They'll get in an endless loop of dialogue, they'll yell run and then stand still, and they'll even stand in lava while mean mugging you.
What are you looking at?
And while Skyrim fixes a lot of the NPC stuff, a myriad of other bugs rear their head in often the funniest way possible. On the rare occasion these bugs do become frustrating annoyances, it's always offset by the charm created by the game world and the fun found in the near endless exploration. But more recently, Stalker 2 has had some similar issues with bugs. These bugs, however, tend to be more on the frustrating side as they have some effect on gameplay. The reason these bugs are forgivable comes from the excellence in ambition of the game and the context of which these bugs were delivered. Developer GSC Game World is a Ukrainian studio and therefore has had to deal with the ongoing Russian invasion. This, coupled with the fact that this is an indie team trying to create a gargantuan game, means that looking past the odd sound glitch and gameplay mishap is fairly easy. But a common manner in which to strike down the flaws of an indie game is with the ugly stick. Ugh! That was just a stick. Minecraft is one of the first games to come to mind, as its art style is, functional. It's hard to make a bunch of blocks look like a beautiful landscape. Over time, Minecraft has become better looking with cleaner textures, nicer lighting, and improved water graphics. But at its core, it really is just an ugly, blocky game. That doesn't hold Minecraft back from being one of the most fun games to play as you use its Lego-like approach to create fun houses, construct weird contraptions, and play a myriad of creative game modes. While Minecraft is ugly as a necessity, Papers, Please is ugly as a style. Papers, Please's visual style is meant to relay the oppressive nature of the game it's housed within. Its stark utilitarian pixel art reflects its dystopian aesthetic as you, the player, are forced to profile people as you make decisions that have a sweeping effect over the rest of the game. It may not be pretty, but it nails exactly what it needs to immerse you within its overwhelming sadness. But sometimes, like a butterfly, a flaw can spurn forth into a beautiful feature to be exploited by a man in sweatpants at GDQ. Remarkable. The rocket jump from Quake is a movement mechanic known around the world as you blast a rocket at your feet to propel you up into the air. Initially, this wasn't intended to move the player, but the knockback created by the game's physics system made it so the slight damage it created came as a small setback to an otherwise overpowered movement mechanic. The rocket jump from there became a mode in which to control a video game space, not only implemented within the Quake games, but within tons of arena shooters and even some boomer shooters like Ultra Kill. Another design flaw that unintentionally became a core gameplay mechanic is wave dashing within Super Smash Bros. Melee. Wave dashing is a complex precision movement that allows players to perform a directional dodge immediately after jumping and then converting the landing into a momentum slide. And if none of that makes any sense, that's cool. It doesn't make sense to me either. Now watch this drive. Nice job, George. The thing about wave dashing is that it would go on to expose Super Smash Bros. Melee, not in a bad way, but to show just how complex the inner workings of its fighting mechanics were. Everybody likes to point out the bad in everything, but video games are so painstakingly put together that they're gonna have flaws, and looking past those flaws is how you find the gooey center of an experience and fall in love with the play it has to offer. So the next time somebody says that your favorite video game sucks, just hit them. Or you could show them this video. Whatever works. Goodbye! Bye-bye now.